Why you keep attracting wrong people? The thing is that we don't attract wrong people. We attract familiar people. So in this video, I would like to sit and contemplate with you and discover these hidden patterns that we all have. And the thing is that when we understand these patterns, when we understand the formula of how attraction works, it means that we can take care of this formula. It means that we can make better decisions. And instead of blaming people that we call are not good enough for us, we connect with these people because these people are the best mirrors that show us exactly where we are unhealed. So let's dive deeper. The thing is that when we look at each other, if we take our soul and we look at it from the perspective of frequency, the energy, we all have different energy. Depends on where you are right now, how you think, how you feel, what patterns you have, and what rules you here in your mind. You create a certain aura or a certain scent or perfume. I'll give you an example. I'm sure that you all experienced this moment in life when you wake up in the morning and you feel kind of down without even having a reason. You're just like, today I'm not in the mood. And then you are tuning into that very particular frequency where you're not in the mood. And with this particular frequency, certain thoughts come to you, and then depends on what type of thoughts you have, you make certain actions and decisions. It's just this whole sequence, how everything is interconnected. And then you go outside, and this is the perfume that you're wearing because you woke up with this, today I'm not in the mood. And guess what? People that you're gonna meet, they are gonna resonate with that frequency or perfume that you're wearing. And you're gonna meet someone who is somewhere around the same frequency, because the level of frequency or the quality of the perfume that you're wearing, it's gonna resonate with another person. So what does it say? It says that whoever we attract in our life, they are a perfect match to what is happening within us. Sometimes when we manifest certain things, we want to change something in our life. We all manifest our partners. We send the message to the universe that, hey, there is something that I would like to change. And the universe can send you the people who are going to reflect you back something where you need to work on. And that's why I said that when we attract wrong people, these people are not actually wrong. These people are familiar to us because our trauma, that part of us that is not healed, can recognize the perfume of that person. So we are calling in this human being, not as a punishment, but as an opportunity to re-enter this space, to re-enter this memory where this trauma is unhealed, so we can alchemize it, so we can make a different decision. If normally we would react in a certain way, in order to alchemize the old pattern, we need to react in a different way. When we understand it, instead of blaming these people who appear in our life as like not good enough, we actually just sit back and we observe. And I really invite you to do this because this is a fun game. I do it every time with my clients when I do coaching. It's a fun game. Instead of being so attached to this drama that is happening, you actually pull yourself away and you just simply observe. When you take yourself out from this drama, or in other words, when you detach, you can see things from a more neutral state of mind. Because when we are inside of this drama, we are very attached to the emotions. We feel the pain. And when you feel this pain, when you attach to the pain, it's really hard for you to see the bigger picture. So you are the player, you play the game. But we all know that when we are observing someone or something that is happening from the side, we can see clearly who is playing, who is manipulating, who is loyal, who is not. It's like what happens when we watch the movie, right? It's the same principle, it's the same concept. It's an opportunity for you to go back to this moment, to go back to this trauma, and to replay it in a different way. Okay? So you observe yourself. You can clearly see how you react and why, and you can be honest with yourself. And this is the whole idea, to be honest, to see when you are manipulating, to see when you are pushing too much, to see when you are hiding something, and then just ask yourself, why am I behaving this way? You can sit down with this person and be completely honest and vulnerable and express how you feel. This is my favorite exercise. I do it with the people who are very close to my field, with my friends, with my partners. I really like to say like, hey, this is what I've been noticing about myself. I can see that I have certain patterns that are being triggered in your presence, and that's why a part of me wants to react in this or that way. So I want to tell you that I don't want to do this anymore. I would like to change it. And you help me to actually see this pattern. Just your energy, your frequency, your perfume help me to recognize it. And then here comes the next part. If we don't have this person in our life who is always perfectly aligned with our frequency and energy, then how we will be able to see where we are not fully integrated? It's hard. We need a mirror. Just imagine if you need to apply lipstick or mascara, or no, eyeliner. That's too, like lipstick, mascara, we can do it. Eyeliner. It's gonna be hard to do it without a mirror. That's why we need a mirror. We need other people who are gonna reflect back to show what is happening with us. My invitation to all of us, instead of living this role of a victim, take a few steps back and become an observer and see that, hey, this person appeared because there is something that needs to be alchemized. So instead of blaming this person, I'm gonna actually sit and I will go deep into this experience. And I will see what emotions activated in me when I'm next to this person. This is a fun and a very interesting game that we can play. Because Vedic wisdom, they say that everything that is happening in the 3D world, in this material world, it's a game. It's a game of Leela. So we are playing this game. And the idea of us to actually explore and have fun with this game. So instead of being the victim of the game and just pretend that we don't know that this is a game, we go back into this game and we play it. So we use all this knowledge that we have, the law of attraction, how the energy works. Just think about it. So we received so many knowledge, something that was hidden for years. The wisdom that comes from Kabbalah, the wisdom of numbers, numerology, these different types of downloads. We didn't have it before. Now we received a lot of knowledge, how to navigate this 3D world, how to play the game. They pretty much gave us the formulas, how to solve this equation. What does it mean when you attract wrong people in your life? Well, just change the formula. This person, it's not wrong. This person, it's fully aligned with where you are, with a certain part of you. So, especially if you manifest something new, if you manifest to reach a different level in your life, when it comes to relationship, when it comes to prosperity, when it comes to health, body, it is very natural that we're going to be faced with people that we call wrong, because these people are actually needed for us to see where we are not fully aligned to meet this level where we desire to be. It's part of the game, because the reason why we're not there is because our inner settings are not aligned with that level. We need to change the settings of how we think, how we react, how we act, the settings of our body. This is another big thing, because our body is our vessel, and for many things to manifest themselves, we need to also work with our body, always. And many people really disregard it, but this is our vessel. So please take care of your body. Just don't forget that this is our 3D form. It's not only the mind, it's not only the patterns of thoughts, it's not only this high la la land. No, it's the body as well. Healthy food, movement, and just knowing what type of body, what type of vessel you are having, what type of car you are riding. But this is for another video. I invite us all to actually express gratitude to these people. And sometimes these people, they don't really understand, and they're kind of like, yeah, they can be not nice, they can be mean, and that's okay. We don't have to change them. This is another very important thing. Sometimes we're trying to change these people and make them better, so they can reach that level of us that we desire, so we can match. No, it's a waste of time, it's a waste of energy. We need to change our inner settings. And quite often, based on my experience, based on what I see, when you change your inner settings, this person who used to be not kind with you, something happens and then they change their settings too. Just because if they want to stay in your field, they need to change the inner settings so your perfumes are going to match. You see what is happening? And then you either keep going together, or this person, they're gonna leave your life, and it means that this human being needed to enter your life to hold a space for you when you can do your inner alchemization, and then they're gonna go. They're gonna go, and then we just say thank you and goodbye. So yeah. This is it for today. I hope that this video was helpful. I hope that this video will inspire you to look at everything that is happening in your life, especially when it comes to people and connection, and treat it as a game, and treat it as an opportunity to actually evolve, to alchemize something that you need to alchemize to reach the desired state of your life, your state of your being, state of your evolution. And just to be grateful. To be grateful. And always stay detached. Detached to observe, but also attached. Attached to feel. To truly feel these emotions. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, if you like this video, leave me a comment below and subscribe to my channel. I will be happy to connect with you and contemplate other big questions that we're all contemplating. Take care.